Hi, I'm Raina Morgan with iHeathTube. Joining us today is Dr. Barbara Hendel, the co-author of Water and Salt, the Essence of Life. Dr. Hendel, could you tell us a little bit about the history of salt?
Well, salt is an ancient therapy. Salt therapy is very famous in Germany, and there are many physicians in the past. They used salt for therapy, especially for lung diseases, or if you have asthma, they used salt to breathe it. You go to the sea. Look, when you have holidays, where most of the people come, yeah, they go to the seaside,
right?
Yeah, because they know that is their roots. They come from the sea, yeah, and they can create, they can regenerate there on the seaside. Yeah, this is where we come from, and therefore it's so good for us. And therefore, this salt is good for us. But you have the answer of the history. Yes, it's thousands of years ago. Also, where the people found this salt, these places, it was like a treasure. They don't speak about that because it was very valuable, and in the ancient.
Wasn't it called white gold?
Yes, because the soldiers in the old Rome were paid in salt and not in gold.
Paid in salt.
Yeah, because it was more valuable for the people than to have gold. Gold you can't eat, but salt you need for your health, and therefore it was so valuable, and they need this salt. In Europe, there are many towns that have the name salt in it. In German, it's the name Salz. And there is Salzburg. There is Bad Salzuflen. There are many towns that have the name salt in it because there they found the salt. And these cities, they were very rich because they have the salt.
Because they have salt.
And there were routes where the salt was transported, and the most of the cities, the big cities, they were on the routes of the salt.
Okay, well now are there places in Europe today? I mean, you talked about a salt hospital, more or less.
Yeah. This is an amazing thing. In Bavaria, near the border to Austria, where they take the salt even today.
Yes.
There is a big mine, and you can go in with the railway about 400 meters in the mountain.
Into the mine.
Into the mountain, not down, but into the mountain. Yeah. And then there is further. It was a hospital, and now today you can go in for 3 hours. And there are beds. You can lie there. There's about 12 degree Celsius. I don't know how much is it in Fahrenheit. It's pretty cold.
Kind of cool.
Yeah, but you have to take a blanket and you lie there, and then you are in the womb of the earth, around from the salt, and you have these good vibrations, and you have this clean air, and especially for people, they suffer on lung diseases, asthma, allergies, all these things. Even on rheumatism, they go in and they feel much better then. They have a card for 10 visitors. They came every day there. They live in this town, and they came every day to go in this mine.
And this is very popular.
It is very popular, and if you once visit Germany, you have to go there.
Okay.
It's really amazing.
So it's salt healing, and it comes from
it's
ancient
really
times.
salt healing, and there is spring, and this is a saturated sole.
salt?
Yeah, it's water. It's 26%, and it springs here, and this is in the air. The salt is in the air, and you can breathe it, and it's
Oh.
really nice. Yeah.
Well, thank you,
Yeah.
Dr. Hendel, for elaborating on that for us. I'm Raina Morgan with iHealthTube. We've been visiting with Dr. Barbara Hendel, and thank you for joining us. There's more information about Dr. Hendel on the website.